good morning or afternoon, everybody. How you doing? This is Damon from DamonBrown.net. I wanted to pop in here and let you know what I was thinking about. It's the new year, at least for me. This last week of the year is really productive. Sometimes I end up closing deals. Sometimes I end up negotiating new stuff. But at minimum, I end up strategizing what I'm going to do for the upcoming year. I know some of y'all has asked me how I can be like prolific. Like I have my new book coming out, Build From Now, and that's coming out in a month, exactly a month, on January 28th. That's my 25th book, and being able to juggle all these different things. And part of it is coming up with a strategy for the upcoming year and for things before I actually have to think about them, if that makes sense. There's a certain way to get relaxed and thoughtful, at least for me, that gap between here in America, the Christmas holidays and New Year's. And so it's actually a really productive period of time, productivity as far as thinking about how I want to think, how I want to organize the year, financially where I want to be, even emotionally where I want to be, and really thinking about that. So I'm actually having a break with my family right now, and I'm also thinking about how I want to serve y'all better, since serving y'all is the main thing that is my main purpose. So I'm at a loss for words today, probably because I'm in vacation mode, but I am thinking deeply about these things. So I want to hop on because I have 3 different things that are happening actually this week, like right now, that can help you get started. For some of y'all, you're not in that mode yet for 2021. I want to make sure that I'm there so that when you are in that mode, then we can get busy. So there are 3 things happening again right now that you can take advantage of. The first thing is probably the biggest news is that you can actually get the original best-selling Bite-Size Entrepreneur audiobook for free now through my website. Here's what you got to do. If you go over to DamonBrown.net, that's DamonBrown.net. I'll go ahead and throw that in the chat. If you go to DamonBrown.net and go over there and pre-order my new book. Again, it's called Build From Now: How to Know Your Power, See Your Abundance, and Nourish Your World. And it's about the 4 resources we all have: focus, agility, time, and energy. I call them the fates. Now we can maximize all of them. If you go ahead and hop over there and buy the book directly from me, then you will automatically get a download of the first Bite-Size Entrepreneur book. And as I mentioned in my newsletter at joindamon.me, you see the website right there. But as I mentioned in my newsletter this week, I really wanted to honor y'all just because that first Bite-Size Entrepreneur book, which came out going on 4.5 years ago, really started my journey with you. I'd already been dabbling in coaching and talking about business at Inc. magazine. I still have a column there. I've had a column for 5 years, but it really started the journey as far as me being committed to helping what I call non-traditional entrepreneurs. Those of you who are side hustlers, solopreneurs, people who are doing amazing things, who are perhaps undervalued, overlooked, and under-resourced. Hence, Build From Now, which is all about mastering and maximizing the resources that you currently have. Again, building from now. If you pre-order Build From Now right now, you will automatically get the Bite-Size Entrepreneur audiobook for free. Again, it was a bestseller, so it's a hot book, and I want to make sure I gave y'all something to kind of ground you and get you started for the year. I actually have a combo of things, or a box set of things, if you want to call it that, on my website. So if you end up pre-ordering Build From Now, as a lot of y'all have already, thank you. If you end up pre-ordering Build From Now, you can also get the Build From Now t-shirt. You can get a Build From Now mug and other types of details. And I also have, like I said, a box set with Build From Now, the Build From Now precursor, Bring Your Worth: How to Level Up Your Creative Power, Value, and Service to the World, what some of y'all had checked out last year, and the compilation of all the bestsellers in the beginning of the series, the Ultimate Bite-Size Entrepreneur Trilogy. They're all at a great price, and they're also all going to be signed and hand sent from me. So it's a serious box set. It's a good opportunity. Get any of those that include the Build From Now pre-order, and you will get a link for the Bite-Size Entrepreneur audiobook for free. So again, I usually don't do stuff like this, but I want to go and get you guys started on the right foot. So that's number 1. Number 2, the Side Hustle Bootcamp is back. Some of y'all have been in the boot camp. Some of y'all were interested in the boot camp when it launched a couple years ago. I'm revising it for the new book. So it's actually having new content that's including Build From Now, as well as Bring Your Worth, and the original version of the boot camp, which just included the Ultimate Bite-Size Entrepreneur. The boot camp is Best way to describe it now, it's 10 steps. So it's 10 steps towards creating your best business on the path that you're currently on. So if you feel kind of stuck and the ink columns that I have, and perhaps even the books that I have, aren't quite enough to get you there, but then you're not sure if you want to commit to doing one-on-one coaching with me, which you can learn about at damonbrown.net, and you're kind of in between, or as it is for a lot of you, and I was in your same position where you frankly don't have the time, which I talk about in the new book, but you don't have the time or the resources right now to commit to the one-on-one coaching, or your time is so tight that you're not able to say, I want to go ahead and spend, 45 minutes with Damon over the course of 3 weeks or 6 weeks, whatever. This is a course through Teachable that allows you to go through the 10-step process, get a lot of the insight that I have, as well as from a lot of the people that I'm interviewing or know through that I've talked about in the book series. And there's videos, there's columns, there's actual content and keynotes that I haven't published anywhere else. You can learn about them, and I'll put that at the notes at Paylancing. So kind of like freelancing, but the opposite, because we want to get paid, at paylancing.teachable.com. Again, I'll throw that in the notes. And what I'm going to do is put all that info. I should do this in the first place. All that info on the notes. So it's paylancing.teachable.com. And then I'm going to put all that in there. There we go. So if you join the 10 steps to following your unique business path bootcamp, and that's at paylancing.teachable.com. So think of freelancing, but the opposite. It's paylancing.teachable.com. Come through there, put in the discount code pre-order BFN, pre-order BFN, as in build from now. Put in the code pre-order BFN, put in that code, and you got a serious discount. That discount, as I mentioned in the notes, that discount's only going to last until January 8th, so the Friday after next. Because what I want to do is kind of build some type of momentum, so we're all going into the new year together, which is why I'm giving the special price. After that, the price is going to go back to the normal price, which again, you will see at paylancing.teachable.com. And again, it's 10 different modules, 10 different setups or steps, and each of them have 3 or so different modules. And the modules focus and really pinpoint and go deeper on the things that I talk about in now the 5 different books that have come out, as this book come out over the last few years. So again, paylancing.teachable.com. Check it out. Use the code pre-order BFN, and then make sure that you get it done by midnight my time, so West Coast time, on Friday, January 8th, and you'll get a special discount. After that, you are more than welcome to join. It's just going to be the regular price. So I want to make sure you came through for that. So number one, if you come to my website at damonbrown.net, I will put that in there too. I am not used to putting in notes and talking at the same time. And again, my brain's on vacation mode. So I'm good with strategy right now, but not so much with other details. And so I put that in there. For a limited time, you get the Bite-Sized Entrepreneur audiobook for free. Just pre-order my new book, Build From Now. Again, Build From Now. And get that. Pre-order it directly from me at damonbrown.net. You can get just the book, or you can get the book and the t-shirt. I don't have the t-shirt with me, but you get the t-shirt, the mug. You can even get my previous books as a box set. I know some of you all done that already. You got signed copies in the mail coming right now. In fact, if you order Build From Now right now, even though it's coming out on January 28th, the printer is already shipping them now. So some of y'all are going to be getting Build From Now early. You can talk about it, review it, chat with me about it. So if you want to be part of that exclusive group, the way is to come through damonbrown.net, because Amazon and the other folks aren't going to get it to you early, but I can do that. So I'm happy to do that. Do that, and you will automatically get a download of the Bite-Sized Entrepreneur audiobook. Again, my first business bestseller back in August 2016. I put it all into one cool file. You can download it, get some game. It's 21 chapters. It is, again, bite-sized. It became a bestseller, so a lot of people were feeling it. You get it for free if you go over to damonbrown.net and do and just pre-order any of the packages or just the book, Built From Now, which again will ship to you early before the January 28th date. The last thing, so the first thing is Build From Now. Pre-order at damonbrown.net from me. You get the Bites as Entrepreneur audiobook for free. Number two, the Side Hustle Bootcamp. It is back by popular demand. I'm super excited about it, as you can tell. So it's at paylansing.teachable.com. Paylansing.teachable.com. It's called 10 Steps to Following Your Unique Business Path. Join the bootcamp. Use the code preorder BFN. That's preorder BFN, as in Build From Now. Type that in. You will see a serious discount. I'm talking like major percentages. I want to get y'all in there since you'll be supporting me early and to go and get a momentum going for the beginning of the year. After that, you can still join, but it's going to be the regular price. The new info and the new modules for that will be launching, I believe, around the time of Build From Now's launch. Because I think I launched the first set of new modules, I want to say mid-January, probably right before the book launch on January 28th. So then you're going to be able to learn more about how you can get your focus, agility, time, energy together and maximize your resources for 2021. I want to hop on video because I'm emailing it to folks in the newsletter. You probably already know about it, or you will know about it soon. I've tweeted about it and so forth, but I want to hop on because there's an opportunity to really maximize what you're going to do this year. And yeah, if you're following any of my business moves, you know, I'm super serious about this. All my books are available on Apple Books now, like my whole book catalog. I have other surprises I can't talk about yet because I'm still finalizing the contract. Like I'm so serious about setting you up for success. And that begins with me serving you in as many ways as possible, which is why I wrote Build From Now during a pandemic while I was taking care of my two little kids. Like, I'm serious about helping you build whatever you need to build in 2020. Because once this is all done, you know, pandemic and all the other stuff that's happening in the world, there will be a period of time when it's done. And you're going to want to be able to look up and know exactly what you want to do. You don't want to be stuck in the spiral of where we're at right now. You want to be able to have some type of strategy for when this is done, because this will not be forever. It's been 9 months, but it won't be forever. I want to be there for you and with you with whatever steps you have along the way, which is, again, why I wrote Build From Now. Yeah, making sure that whenever you're ready to make those moves, then I'm ready for you and I'll be waiting for you. So the first step, pre-order Build From Now over at damonbrown.net, and you will get Bites as Entrepreneur audiobook for free. I'll send you the link. You're good to go. You got something to listen to for the rest of your break, your holiday, or whatever. And then, you know, you got some good game. And as far as the books coming your way at the beginning of the year, again, they're shipping right now. Number two, we have the Side Hustle Bootcamp. Again, that's over at paylansing.teachable.com. Come through. I think you really enjoy it. I know that previous people that have done it over the years have really enjoyed it. It's actually revamped. Instead of 6 steps, now it's 9 steps, and it's including, again, Build From Now. We have special packages on there so that if you go over there and especially if you use the code preorder BFN, as in Build From Now, there are different packages. You can just get the camp, but you can also go and get copies of the book through there, which means you also can get the Bites as Entrepreneur audiobook for free, or you can actually build in coaching sessions with me. If you look at the rates on there, you can go to damonbrown.net and see my normal coaching rates. I'm pretty transparent with that. If you go over to paylansing.teachable.com with the bootcamp, you can actually get coaching with me for around that price and get the bootcamp and get a box set of my 3 major books. So it's a serious deal. If you want to get on it, it's paylansing.teachable.com. And then you can do pre-order BFN. That's pre-order BFN for Build From Now. Type that in. Again, you get a serious discount. And number 3, I'm actually going to be hopping on Amazon Live and a couple other platforms, including YouTube and LinkedIn, this Wednesday, December 30th. I had to look at the date because I'm confused. Wednesday, December 30th. It's like this week at the time warp. I have no idea what day it is. How that works. Wednesday, December 30th. 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, my usual time to hop on Amazon Live. You go to amazon.com/shop/Brown Damon. I will put this in the notes because my words seem to be escaping me. There we go. And so, oh, hi, Michael. Hi, Glenn. Thank you so much for coming through, and thank you for all your support. I appreciate hearing from y'all. Sorry, I got some comments in there. I want to make sure I acknowledge y'all. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all and your families are doing well. I have Amazon Live coming up, my usual time. I think it's becoming a weekly thing. We'll see how it goes, but it's feeling weekly right now. Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come through. I put the link in there. It's amazon.com/shop/Brown Damon. You'll see it on there. If you're on Twitter or any of the other major social platforms that I'm on, you'll see the link on there as well. Now I'm going to be talking about the 7 must-have books to start your new year. If you follow me on at inkdamonbrown.com, or if you're in my newsletter at joindamon.me, I know a lot of websites, but whatever you want to get into, feel free to follow. You know, I'm really into, again, getting ready for the new year, number one. And number two, having the right material to get ready for the new year. And so I have 7 books, some of them that are perennial favorites, as what's his name, Ryan Holiday might call them. Some of them are perennial favorites of mine. Some of them are new. And every year I kind of compile my books, Bill Gates style, compile my books and say, this is what you need to be reading to have the right energy for the upcoming year. I'm going to be revealing those. If you follow me on LinkedIn, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Brown Damon, I'll put that in there. If you go to those channels, then and subscribe, like follow me on LinkedIn or connect if you know me, if you follow me on Twitter. And lastly, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is a lot's happening over there at youtube.com/Brown Damon. Go over there. You'll get a little notice when it's live. It's, again, this Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Going to be talking about the 7 must-have books to start your new year. I'll be doing it specifically on Amazon Live, but it'll be live streaming on other platforms too. If you do it through Amazon Live, there'll be a list of all the books right there, so you can grab them to start your new year. If you're on the other platforms, there's actually links to the other books on there too. I think that's everything. Again, I'm in partial vacation mode, and I've been in my brain because I've been strategizing for the upcoming year. So I apologize if I'm lagging a little bit, but hopefully all the notes are clear. So I got 3 different things going on this week to take care of y'all. Number one, for a limited time, come through to damonbrown.net, order my new book, Build From Now, How to Know Your Power, See Your Abundance, and Nourish the World. Come through, hang out. I have all my major keynotes on there. I've done 4 TED Talks. One of them is about Build From Now. All those joints are available at damonbrown.net. Come through, pre-order Build From Now. If you pre-order between now and when the book actually ships, which is the essence of a pre-order, I just will make sure I emphasize that. If you pre-order it right now, any of the copies of Build From Now, whether you get the book itself or you get the mug, the t-shirt, or some of you have done and get the box set, get all those joints, then you're going to get a free copy of my original bestseller, The Bite-Sized Entrepreneur, which came out 4 years ago. It's still selling well. The audiobook is available free from me if you pre-order Build From Now, which is super awesome, rare opportunity. I don't usually do that. So that's number one. Number two, if you want to go a little bit deeper, I'm reopening and reinvigorating the Side Hustle Bootcamp. So again, as you see in the notes, it's over at paylansing.teachable.com. It is self-geared. It's a lot of videos from me as well as from other folks that I work with and that I really appreciate their work. If you like my books, or if you want to go deeper than the books, but you're not quite ready to have a coaching one-on-one session for me, this is perfect. You can do it on your own time. You're good to go. And if you do the code pre-order BFN, that's pre-order BFN, as in Build From Now. It's all one word, pre-order BFN. Type it in. You'll get a serious discount until Friday, January 8th. I told you I'm bad with dates today. Friday, January 8th at midnight, West Coast time. And then it's going to shut down as far as that serious discount. And it's going to be back to the regular price. Again, I want to get everyone going, get this momentum going so we can go into the 2021 strong. And last but not least, if you want to connect with me and find out about the 7 must-have books to start your new year, come through to Amazon Live. It's at amazon.com/shop/Brown Damon. You can see that in the notes. It's on Wednesday, December 30th, this Wednesday at 11:30 West Coast time. come through. I'll be talking about my 7 books. Any of y'all know my work and familiar with my income and other work that I've done, you know that I'm serious about whatever I read and whatever mindset I get into as I start the new year. So if you want some of that energy, come through again 11:30 a.m. this Wednesday. Join me on Amazon Live, and I'll also be live streaming on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe over there, as well as on LinkedIn. Feel free to follow or just look up Damon Brown. I think that's everything. As you can tell, it required a video. I love writing, but I had to say it out loud because there's so much stuff going on. I hope y'all are well. If I do not connect with you, have a beautiful and safe new year. Take care of yourselves and your family and whomever that you care about, whoever's in your purview. And yeah, hope we can start the new year strong. And I hope I can be a part of your journey. You guys take care. Oh, and before I do that, let me go ahead and I'm going to put all the notes on there just to make sure. Again, I'm talking a lot, so I'm going to start from the top. So that's the first step right there. There we go. And then the second step. And finally, the third. Drop me a line if you have any questions, and you guys take care of yourselves.